What's good? What's poppin', y'all? We are back here just for a quick check-in on Love and Hip Hop Miami. As you know, I'm not doing a full recap or weekly recaps on Love and Hip Miami, but I just gonna drop in every now and again to talk about it. Because I mean, who else am I gonna talk to about it besides my Twitter fam? So of course, definitely follow me on Twitter if you just want to follow along with me in regards to all the other shows that I'm watching. Best believe I'm on Twitter tweeting about them, so follow along there. And of course, definitely you want to follow along here. So if you're new, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, watch a couple of videos, stick around, check to see if you like your girl, but to all my A1 day ones, again, we just checking in real quick. I know I'm not doing a full, weekly recaps on Love and Hip Hop Miami, but I gotta jump in real quick because we're about there in this is episode 18 that just aired on Monday. Today is Tuesday, to be clear, so that was yesterday's Secret Sauce. But just to drop in on really quick because we gotta talk about some things. First off, what's her name? Flo and Marlon, and the sister Gaelle. Y'all, the worst of the worst has basically happened. All this, I have to tell my sister. I have a secret from my sister. I have to tell my sister. Gaelle has been sleeping or has slept. What it sounds like could have been a one-time thing. I don't even know, but that girl slept with her sister's husband. And I didn't say it out loud, but I kept thinking it in my head, did this girl sleep with her sister's husband? Did this girl sleep with her sister's husband? I couldn't imagine what else it could have been that was so dramatic. You've already let her know that her husband has been sleeping with, other women or pushing up on other women, that he's hit on you, whatever. And what else more? What else more could she have to tell her? And that was the huge secret. Now, what was crazy is after the crazy, performance that they had, because Flo has this beef with, some of the other Haitian artists or whatever, whatnot, about her being the queen of Kumpa or whatever, or whatnot. So I hope I'm saying that right or whatnot. So either way, she took that as an opportunity, to, look into other management, which of course, we're familiar with Dawn. Dawn is a familiar face as far as Love and Hip Hop and then just management, period. So Dawn is period, you need to get rid of your management and you need to get rid of your husband. First off, I want to mad at Dawn because where did this stuff with your husband come from? Only reason why it seemed he even became a thing in her music career was because basically their relationship played out into the world, and then they just want to come out and put it out there that we're in support of each other, we're going to stay together, and all of a sudden they're this dynamic duo. And Dawn is just I mean, but it wasn't about y'all, even to begin with. Even her friends and family was just I mean, this was about you. This was your career. How did he come into the making of this? And of course, on her own accord, she wasn't ready to, of course, just let go and let part ways. Mind you, Dawn was on full on divorcing her husband. It almost had you thinking she knew something that Flo might not have known necessarily, or it could have just been maybe it was just something about him that gave off to her something just wasn't right, and that Flo needed to be done with him and leave him off to the side. After this point, whether you want to divorce him or not, that is your business. But as far as him being a part of your music career, he don't deserve that. I definitely hope that the sister is not, I don't think that she's lying at this point. And at this point, just because of his track record, I get that the sister, her reason for doing it, might have been a little bit messed up. But as far as I don't think that she's, as far as taking in, making this whole lie, because her life is just that miserable. She's just that miserable that she wants to make her sister's life miserable too. Be clear though, it's sometimes it do happen that way, but in this instance, nah, Marlon is a fuck boy. He's a fuck man. He whatever we want to put him. He And then I think what really just threw me off was just, I mean, and I guess, hey, at the end of the day, everybody surrounding her at that moment was just like, I mean, I don't know. I think it was just like, you know what, fine, we're going to have this conversation. We're going to have this around everybody. Marlon, you come on, her management, Dawn, everybody is getting the whiff of what's happening like in her personal life, right now. And while I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of messy. Like, is that where you want to take it? It is kind of just like some of these people are very much a part of their personal life. If this is somebody that, if this, she's looking to bring her husband into the equation, yeah, I think it is best that her management know that he might be doing, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I was just too through about that because y'all, that just can't get any, I don't know. Sis says she got the receipts, I got cameras at my restaurant. Like, it's messed up. Like how do you come back from that? Because that's a betrayal. That's not even like okay, that's my husband, but you my sister. Like, that's on some other all who like type stuff. But besides that, what else was like getting me, like, yo, I watched the Kardashians, so I am anxious to see how they, like, at the same time, I've been trying not to, like, I've been really giving people the benefit of the doubt when I probably shouldn't. And I think I've been giving the benefit, these Kardashians, the benefit of the doubt. And Ray J just might show us that these heifers really do be lying. And I'm dying to see how they are how their season, because I don't think it's going to be the season that's coming out soon. It's probably going to be the season after that one. How they're going to react to Ray J's truth, basically, or whatever, or whatnot. Because at this point, I very well feel like Kim has something to gain. I don't feel like, I think Ray J gave us the truth about what was happening there. I believe him over what was going on with Kardashians, Kanye, how they handled that, whatever, whatever, whatever. Sticking with Ray J on this one, but I'm anxious to see like how that's gonna come off with the Kardashians when, when they start talking about his side of the story. Y'all, and then I tell you, I feel for, Joy. And low key at the same time, it really like it gives me thought in regards to being married. Like, I already like have my, like, own thoughts and own feelings about being married. And then when we're, looking into these things, I know some people might be like, well, this is why you're married, and this is why you have these open communications, and why you should be talking about finances. I mean, very well, it is very well important. It's very well important that certain conversations definitely should be had. And sometimes I feel like, though, even when you have conversations, you may not know a person and until you actually get into those situations, because anybody can say that they're very good with money, they're very good at paying their bills. You're only really going to know until you get into something that's showing you an example of that. So I don't know. I can't really say what fell between the cracks, if it was something that he just stopped being responsible for, if he just always been that way, if he had the money then, so really paying bills wasn't, like, obviously Trick's income is not the income that he has now, versus back then. So this whole her Joy having that, meeting up with that lawyer, and just talking about how finances play, a huge role when you're married to somebody. And when we look at that prenup or that postnup, and we see it as such, a negative, but at the same time, we really don't know how much that prenup really covers and what it's all really protecting you from, and things like that. And it's making me be like, wow, is this something that if I was to get married, that I would want to have, out there, whether, living rich or not. I guess really if you're living rich, that's really when or it may not, because I mean I want to say that because possibly if you have kids and you're on child support, like that stuff is like, oh, like you share, like it's whew, y'all, like it's definitely making me like, I'm definitely really not in a rush to get into another relationship. It's definitely making me be like I cannot be scared to have any certain conversations moving forward anymore. Like my intentions and how I'm going to be dating if and when I get back into that dating thing. Like first off, like yeah, I'm really like not rushing into marriage now. And then like just hearing that, it's kind of like wow, maybe I should go talk to a divorce lawyer before I even actually like get married. Like it's crazy that I'm even thinking about it like that, but some stuff is actually, like really happening, this season that, is worth like having a conversation and coming and checking with y'all and checking in with y'all about. So I really want to say that that's really all that's really coming to mind right now, y'all. Like I said, it's not going to be like a full-on recap. So yeah, so like I said, just wanted to talk and check in with y'all really quick. If y'all are watching it, what y'all thinking about how this season is going, and as well just tell me some feedback on what's been happening on this season, and as well your thoughts, whatever the tea, whatever. Y'all already know how we do. Y'all already know the vibes. I'm gonna get out of here, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next recap.